Hello and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Transport Fever with the Continental Railway. We are back, and unfortunately it seems as if the frame rate is chugging right now. I don't know why. Either way, if we break away from here, if I look over at a mountain where nothing is, no? Okay. Weird. Ah well. It'll do, it'll do. Now if you look around, you might see that on the side of my screen I have a whole bunch of trains, and they're decently full, anywhere from a half to slightly more than a half to actually full on a couple trains. That's because I have been doing work in the interim this time. It's currently 1891. Yes, the actual Transcontinental Railway was finished in the 1860s, but you know, limitations, game limitations. So I've been working on this to try and get it up and going. Transcontinental Railway, so far it had been just a complete drain of money to me.However, adding on more trains, even more trains with not as much capacity, tended to work pretty well for me. In 1890, I made $102,000 in profit over the running costs. Now this year I'm not doing quite as well, and I've actually taken in more than I had left. What has happened here? 922K, 9. Oh, the running cost is higher because I have more trains, but the amount brought in is slightly lower at the moment. We still have a couple months to try and turn that around. What happens to the frame rate if I go full speed? About the same. Good to know, good to know. I think I'm getting to the point where there's so many working parts that the game can just not handle it. At least down pretty close. It's not too bad. It's not too choppy. And at least I still don't have any, oh, yeah, by the way. I just don't have any of the just background glitches that happened a lot before I got my new graphics card. And also down here by Cleveland, I have this tiny one-track and only very short train station. The Cleveland train station. Trains that run on this will go from here and just kind of take one path, so it stays for the most part out of the way of the food line, but there's still a massive bottleneck over in this area. But it's gonna happen. Fortunately, it looks like there's nothing I can do about this frame rate, so maybe if I turn down the yeah, in fact, I'm gonna turn down the settings for a second. You guys just wait here. Alright, that is a bit more manageable. I got about twice as many frames. But let's see what happens if I turn it on. No, nothing really. Now it just looks like there's a big old fog in the distance. Oh well, it'll do. It'll do. Of course, since I have an objective of this game, I need to keep pushing out with this line. Apparently, putting more trains on it does make it decently profitable, even if it doesn't have full capacity. Where would this go next? From Wichita, it would go to Lafayette. That's a pretty natural conclusion. Then it would go to Garland, Norman, and we're there. We're at the end point. Okay, so better put that in. Don't have a whole lot of money to work with, and the year's about to take over. Meaning I don't have a lot of time to work. Oh, hey, you watch it there, mister. Better angle this away, just to make sure that it doesn't have problems. Okay, can I... No, doesn't seem like I can have enough curvature at this angle. December's not going to last forever. Let's keep things going. That should be good enough. And, ooh, bit of a hill coming out of this town. Bit of a hill. But we can make a break for the water. I think that's rather nice. Very expensive, though. Yeah, just nice down to the riverbank. Or should I cross over? Well, I think it's pretty tight to get in through here, but it'll do. It'll do. Won't have much time to do it, but it'll do. Also, oh yeah, I can just use the curvature of that road real quick. Another bit. Huh, nice and straight. Just kind of follow the road, please. Okay, how's this gonna work? Yeah, just follow, just keep following that road. I rather like that. Now then, bit of a hill coming out of Lafayette. By the way, the year's about to take over. But yeah, instead of going across that mountain, it's definitely going to be a good idea to go here. Down by the bank again. So, probably going to want the train station to be by the bank. Of course, I don't have enough money to buy that train station, but, you know, details, details. As for you, stick with the bank. Stick with the river. Come right on in. Later, after we got money. Let's have the game play on. It's gonna tick over. It's gonna lose me all my money. And I'll have to start from the bottom once again. And there we go. Yep. 345k in debt. That's nothing. I'm already 10 million in debt. Let's check out my trains. Any train that I cut off here? We got Penkitten, we got Jibba, we got Jimbo, we got X-Robbie, we got Timothy. How about that over there? X-Robbie, Timothy, Rob? Yeah, Rob. Didn't have Rob. Obviously, I'm naming things after myself. Oh, Double E Show. Myself, Double E Show, Jibba, and X-Robbie Gaming. So with that, looking around here, 6 of 16 on Penkitten, and well then. Yeah, there we go. 6 of 16 on Penkitten. Jibba is being stopped, but he has a full car. Coming out of Charlotte. It's nice. Jimbo, 14 of 16, not bad. Coming back from, what is that, Salem? Winston-Salem. X-Robbie, 27 of 32, going into Charlotte. Although he's really close behind this vehicle. Actually, a lot of these vehicles seem to be bunched up, even if they are coming from different directions. They seem to be bunched up at this one massive choke point. Entire month went by, and my monetary situation hasn't seemed to gotten any better. Yeah, well. It improves slightly. You're gonna come in, give me 10,000. How many are you picking up? 16 to 16. Wonderful. My lines are running almost entirely full, except for Double E Show. Who'd you come from? Going to Cleveland? Yeah, that makes sense. It's not exactly a big profitable margin right there. It's a beautiful sight. Do enjoy this game. It's coming to a close because after I make the railway, not really a reason to play this, but it's good. It's good to know. Rob coming out of Wichita. Wichita has grown up quite a lot, even though it was just been connected. Oh, that reminds me, we have some real grown-up provinces. We got this street over in Cleveland. Nice booming metropolis with all that food. I think one of the things that, let's see. Ooh, yeah. Down here by, even though this area had just roads before, in the last episode, I believe, Winston-Salem, they built up quite a few residential buildings over by the railroad tracks. And some of them are nice. Like, look at this thing. That thing is impressive. Other than that, I'm sure Avarda could give me some nice views. Avarda, you with your weird city. I wonder if there's still any interest in a line that can take you from Avarda Halt to anywhere else. You know, potentially I could get a business going from Avarda Halt to Fort Lauderdale just because they're so close together. Because trying to get anything from this distance, it's just difficult. That's why I had to send them to Charlotte. It's a difficult journey to make. We got a little bit of money. I'm going to pause the game so I can... no, we already spent it. How? What? How? With that little bit of money. Please let me go. Yeah, well. 46. Yes, please. You can go up to there, because... damn. At least it's not nearly as much as I was in debt. Looking over my trains, Let me look over my tracks. Because... Line manager. It's easier to find in this. The lines. Balance. The top moneymaker is a Varda oil tanker. Makes sense. They're hauling almost entirely full trains. Well, full tanks. Cleveland Food has diminished significantly, but then again, they are running with way over time vehicles. Mr. Train, I could probably make more money selling him and trying to replace him. Like, Mr. Train, let me see what you got. Finances, you're making money, but you're not making the same kind of money you used to. What's the problem here? Details. Value is way under running cost. And I don't have the money to actually turn him into this kind of thing. A new train. Could shut off the line. It's not making me nearly as much money as it was. Cleveland Fullerton Trade is still making me a decent profit. Christie Oil, oddly enough, even though that's just a train line, even though this is just a road line, it's short, it's sweet, and it's making me quite a lot. Cleveland Food Truck is making me a lot. Avarda Oil, another truck line. Richmond Avarda Truck Coach. Weird. The ones that are not making me money are the Salem Cleveland Trade Barge, because unfortunately we don't have as much food coming in as we used to. Or no, it's not so much that. It's that we have more people eating the food in Cleveland. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe we're sending more of it to Fullerton. Could just be that. Could just be that we're sending more of it to Fullerton. You know, why do I have two separate lines for this? Let's get rid of this. Train 2 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. Yeah, it should. Really should, shouldn't it? Huh? Fullerton Food Distribution and Fullerton Livestock. There's really no reason why these two can't be the same line. Fullerton Branch to Fullerton Central. Pause the game for a second. Fullerton Central's over there. After Fullerton Branch, go to Jefferson Street. Fullerton Branch is drop-off only? Nah. Just, fill up like normal. This will be drop-off only at Jefferson Street. And then Fullerton Food Distribution, you will actually join up with Fullerton Livestock to distribute food if necessary. If not, just continue on your way. Okay. And we can continue with that. Back to the line manager. Fullerton Food Distribution was making me money. However, it can now just go away. Shoot, be gone. It's a rail line. Fullerton Food Distribution. Yeah, just go. Leave. Be gone. Fort Lauderdale Taxis, not making me much money. Neither is Salem Food Truck, but that's okay. It's okay. W Show, getting blocked off by some food distributors, maybe? No? Okay, then what are you stopped for? You're stopped here. Okay, so you're stopped to allow for this train to come by. Is that the... no? Let's work through this. So you are now here. You wish to go here. Get off here. And come into the line here. Then why is he stopped over there? Is he waiting for... what are they waiting for? Let's try to work this out. If you go forward, you get on this track, you get on this track, you get off the track, and it's because you're blocking things. And over here, you're blocking things. Okay. So it's just a situation of you're blocking things, which can be resolved using... If I can get these to come together, I can resolve it. Why you always gotta collide with me like that? Get rid of this. Put them on that line like that. Now you can't come onto this side. So how does this change things up? You have to come down here before you can get on. It's not entirely bad. And yeah. Actually, yeah, I don't think there's much of a problem with that. You come out of the way here. That's fine. If I get some train lines... I'm surprised this hasn't been an issue before. Train signal here. And we already got the train signal there. Good. Now if I get this line... Yeah, I don't really see a problem. Okay, which side goes first? Actually, both sides have to go simultaneously. That's how it's fixed. Yeah, seems good. Seems like a good fix. Now you need to stop so that this train can go through. Although I don't like the fact that we have two trains so close together. But I guess that's how pileups happen. And this train is blocked again, this time by a food train. Yeah, such small annoyances like that is quite bad. What if I did something like have this wrap around? Nah, it's not gonna work. Just ain't gonna work. Not enough slope. Too much slope. And now this train is getting stopped by another food train? What happened? No, it's just waiting for the line to come through. Okay. In that case, we need an ability for the trains to stop for this track. So that this way can come through again, or else we're gonna have this blocked off forever. Ah, okay, you're going that way. Luckily enough, you're still small enough. You're still small enough to let it go through. Good, good to know, good to know. Back to Wichita. Back to Lafayette. So Lafayette is the place I want to work with. I have it run, but in the background. Waiting for pre-path, Penkitten. That's not so bad. That's just not so bad. That's right, Rob's still the old train. Rob. Beep. If everyone's tied up down in Wichita, things in the north or south or whichever way, there's no minimap, will be kind of congested for a while. But at least once they get there, things will be a bit better. Yeah, 160. You can be 2-lane. It was cheap enough at one area. Bam. There we go. Not enough money to connect, but that's okay. Let's see, 46. Make it go fast. Make it go fast. So if I have that go there, after a certain amount of time, you need to have the passing lane. It needs to go for a certain distance. And it needs to connect back up. Short, sweet, to the point. Same over here. We're gonna need the passing lane. So the month is gonna tick over. You know, it's so little we have to build. Let's just have it Come like this. Yeah, passing lane. Get rid of all these trains. I don't need them. Be gone, trains. And with that, I'm actually going to have to cut the video here. I think I'm going to do these off screen. If you like what you see, then make sure to stop by in the next episode. Bye-bye!